Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, and it's not too bad today. Yesterday was pretty grim, and unfortunately, the winter wardrobe has arrived. So the old thermal leggings under the work pants and the thermal t-shirts have made a comeback. Now, in saying that, I checked the weather this morning, and it's saying it's going to be 17 degrees this weekend, which is either great or terrifying, depending on your point of view. It does mean I might be able to get away and do something rather than just sitting inside my house while it's lashing rain outside. So maybe last weekend wasn't the last adventure I have this year. I do have two more things I'd like to do before the end of the year. Don't know if I'm going to get the time to do them though. So the first one is I'd like to go and see my old mate Ben in Germany, because I've been sort of trying to get over and see him for most of the year. First time I was going to go and see him, he rang me and said, all my kids, my wife and myself are sick with something, so unless you want to catch a sniffly cold, don't come over. So I said, yeah, you're all right, Ben, I'll skip out on this one. And then the next time I was supposed to go and see him, I was going to go, it was a couple of months later, I was going to go and do some mountain biking with him, and he rang me. And he was having like a summer party in his house. And he rang me the day before. This isn't funny, but kind of is. He rang me the day before and he said, I'm after breaking my foot mountain biking. But he wasn't actually on his bike. He was pushing his bike and he managed to fall over and break his foot. And I was like, right. And then he said, and my wife's really angry at me because all I can do now is sit with my foot up this weekend, and she has to kind of run around and host this big summer party they were planning for ages. So I was like, right, we'll give it a miss then. I mean, I probably could have gone and helped do the party thing. So he lives in Germany, which is that way, east of here, and not too far into Germany, about an hour or so. So I think all in all, it's probably about a it's probably about an 8-hour drive, which is fine. But it just takes like a day to get to him. So I kind of need a long weekend at a minimum, and I'm not sure I'll get a chance to do that because he works as well, So we'll have to see about the whole German adventure thing, but I really would like to try and get over and see him before Christmas. We've been friends since we were, I suppose, about 6, all my life. But today, back to the chateau, where, well, I don't really know what's going to happen today. I have a funny feeling we're just going to be doing a bit more winter proofing before the really bad weather comes in, or hopefully doesn't come in. So that's sort of the plan for today, I think. That's another day done. The thermal underwear did help quite a lot today because it did get a bit nippy after lunch. Oh. So I think I'll be wearing those from now on. So a friend of mine texted me and said that he had a power outage last night and it's only just come back on, which leads me to think I should probably go and check my generator and see if it starts okay. So we do get power cuts here from time to time. A lot of this county, this department, is covered in forestry, so it's not uncommon for a tree to come down over a power line, or even for lightning to hit a substation or something like that. So a while ago, I had my house wired by an electrician, so I could run the house off a generator if I needed to in case there was a power cut that went on for a prolonged period of time. In fairness, I don't use a huge amount of electricity at home, so all the lights are LED lights, LED light bulbs. You got your fridge and the freezer, and the Wi-Fi router. That's about it really. I don't need electricity for my heating system because I got a big stove, and that kind of heats the whole house, so I'm not stuck for that. And then I got loads of camping stuff, so more often than not, with the smaller power cuts I've had over the years, just go grab like one of those LED camping lights you get from a camping shop, and that usually does me, because they normally don't last more than an hour or two. But I do have a generator, and I haven't started this generator in probably longer than I should have. So I'm gonna go home tonight, get the old Jenny out into the workshop, give it a once over and make sure it's starting up okay, just in case I need it this winter. As my old rescue instructor used to say, it's better to be looking at it than looking for it. Right, let's have a look at you. Plenty of fuel. Yeah. Breaker. Just turn that off. Right. Will you start? Is the next thing. Wheels on. Bit of choke. Ooh. Cool. Well, that seems like it's working fine. Hopefully we won't need it, but it is due to get windy tomorrow again. So there is a threat of a power outage, but at least I know it's working now. And at a pinch, I can use it to keep the fridge going or whatever. Apparently with generators, and I stand to be corrected on this one, but that one is a pure sine wave generator, which means, as far as I can tell, when the load changes on the generator and the revs go up or down, the output of the sine wave remains the same. So it doesn't affect sort of more sensitive electrical stuff in your house, like a fridge or a Wi-Fi router or something like that. So the power it's given out remains steady even though it revs. That's kind of how it was explained to me. And the person that told me to get that one said that would do the job for me. Nick says you shouldn't run them for more than 4 hours at a time, so bear that in mind as well. But it's ready to go if needs be. So I think I'll end the vlog there today. Thank you very much for watching. Although it is quite bad tomorrow, it might be quite good on the weekend. So I might see if I can get away somewhere. Maybe go and find that Christmas market I've been thinking about. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.